What is going on, guys? I am Freakyliciousness, back at you one more time for another Freaky Friday. Welcome to this edition, and hey, by the way, everyone, all of our friends, family, not so friends, not so family, you know who you are. Happy Friday to you. You know what? It should be a national holiday. As a matter of fact, I think it should be an international holiday. That's right. Friday marks the beginning of the weekend. So, want to welcome you to another Freaky Friday. Happy Friday to all my friends and non-friends. And hey, this is going to be a fun episode. Got a couple of things. I am really excited about this particular episode because I get to share with you where I've been last week. I know last episode on Freaky Friday, I shared with you guys that I was going to go on vacation and I would not be posting a Freaky Friday for that for that week. So, but I am back, and man, I've got a lot of stories for y'all. And by the way, I apologize if you hear phones going off because I technically am still working. But anyway, wanted to just get started for you. All right, where have I been? Went on vacation. And I'm going to get a little sidetracked here because it's been an eventful vacation. All right, so first of all, we went to Pigeon Forge. Beautiful, beautiful area. By the way, if you don't know what Pigeon Forge is and why do they call it Pigeon Forge, does it have anything to do with pigeons? You know, I never got that question answered. To this moment, I still don't know why it's called Pigeon Forge. I do know that it was an iron forge. If you don't know what the reference to that, please let me know and I'll share that with you. By the way, that's from World of Warcraft. Anyway, so it was an iron forge way back in the day. And, you know, that's where they forged a lot of iron. Go figure. But I don't know why it was pigeon. Maybe there was a lot of pigeons during that. I didn't see many pigeons at all. I saw a lot of mountains, no pigeons. Anyway, so we went to Pigeon Forge. We started out our journey on Sunday, and you know, we drove up to Memphis, or actually to Jackson, Mississippi. We spent the night at my sister's house. Then from there, we drove right straight through all the way to Pigeon Forge, which is in Tennessee, right near Gatlinburg. Google that, will you? It's a heck of a drive, but it was definitely a very scenic one, very beautiful, really nice, and we had a great vacation. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start showing you some pics right there. Actually, you're seeing here, I probably should be pointing there. Anyway, anywhere you see it, that's where the picture will be. So the first picture I'm going to show you is we're actually on the road, and as you can see, we're getting closer to our destination because you can see like hills. Not very dramatic. Not really the Smokies yet. But I think this picture was taken near Knoxville, so we were actually getting closer to some hills. Really nice. The next series of pictures I'm going to show you are going to be, and there comes the dogs. Never a dull moment in the freak home. You can hear them clicking, don't you? They're standing behind me. You just can't see them. Where are they? Ah, here. You know what? Typical freak fashion. Let me just show you what's going on here. Hi, buddy. No, that's his butt end. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, you know you're interrupting my Freaky Friday. You understand that, right? People are here to see me, not you. But now, they probably changed that. You know that, right? Huh? Do you think this is about you? Huh? Do you think this is all about you? You think they're here to see you and not the freakster? Huh? Well, you might as well say hi because you know you're going on YouTube. You know you're probably going to be more popular than I am. People don't care to see the freak. They would like to see you. Yep. So tell me what your vacation was like, buddy. All right, little lovin'. All right, love you too. All right, can you get out a second? I need you to leave. Can you leave? Can you go? You need to go outside? Of course. typical freak fashion, I'm going to be interrupted, so I'll be right back. I am back, and hey, never a dull moment in a freak house. Yeah, gave me enough time to heat up my coffee because it was getting a little cold. Much better. Anyway, so we're going through Knoxville, and as you can see, some of the pictures that you're going to be seeing here, they are of when we have arrived. As a matter of fact, the majority of the pics that you're seeing now, they are from the balcony of the cabin that we were in. The cabin was absolutely beautiful. It was actually the back balcony was patio, I don't know, I guess a balcony. Anyway, it was overlooking the mountains. It was looking south towards Gatlinburg, and you can see the mountain scape. It was absolutely gorgeous. You can see here, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landscape. And oh man, the air was fresh. It was cool. Here's a pic of the actual temperature, because in Houston it was in the 90s. This is the temperature of what it was when we were there. It was like 76, excuse me guys, I got the hiccups suddenly, 76 degrees. Oh, it was wonderful. And of course, here's a pic of the altitude. I don't even know why. Anyway, so it wasn't extremely high, but we weren't in the mountains. We were kind of like, parallel almost to the mountain. We were really high. But we did go into the mountains. We went into Gatlinburg, and we came across this beautiful stream. The stream was just amazing. Here's some photos of the stream. The water was so cold, I actually got to put my feet in the water. That was my goal. There were two goals that I had when I went on vacation, guys. One of them was I was going to go to the back to overlook the mountains in the morning with a cup of coffee and a book. That's all I wanted. Anything else was extra. But my vacation goals would be complete if one of those came true. Okay? The other goal was that I wanted to be able to put my feet into a cold stream in the mountains. Mission successful. So I was able to do both of those, and oh, that water was so cold but so clean, and oh man. Probably wasn't clean anymore after I put my feet in it. Sorry. Anyway, so here's some other pics. This is when we went to a place called The Island. It's in Pigeon Forge, and the island had some really neat attractions. We didn't do all of them, but we went on a Ferris wheel, which was very, very huge, really tall. To the point to where you probably could get nosebleeds. My father-in-law and my daughter, my youngest, they were freaking out because they don't like heights. I was having a blast. And of course, I was threatening to rock the gondola we were in, and they threatened to kill me. I'm still alive, as you can see. Maybe I'm just Freak's evil twin. Maybe he is dead. Anyway. So here's a picture of the Ferris wheel, and this is when we were in nosebleed. Way, way, way up there, way in the sky. Really beautiful, beautiful scenery. You can see the entire area. Sorry, I'm getting text suddenly, like I told you, I'm being nuts. Here's some other pictures of the town, of the little square that we were in the island. The reason why they call it the island is because it was surrounded by a couple streams. It's not really an island, but it's right there in Pigeon Forge. And what's really cool that I got an opportunity to do some tasting of some very gourmet and delicious whiskeys. I'm not a big whiskey drinker or moonshine drinker, but hey, when in Rome, right? And I did. I think there were like 15 different types of whiskeys or moonshines that were there. And holy cow. Of course, my favorite, and as you can see in this particular picture, it's the Harley Davidson one. Oh yeah. Ever since I've ridden my Harley, nothing else compares. So anyway, I wanted to try the Harley Davidson whiskey. And it was really nice because it was It was, or moonshine rather. It tasted more like a bourbon. It had that really dark flavor. You can taste the oak, the barrel itself, right? You know, and it was just really such a smooth but very kick butt whiskey or moonshine. I don't know why I keep saying whiskey. It wasn't whiskey, it's moonshine. Anyway, but it was delicious. And so I got to try them all. And needless to say, I didn't leave staggering, which was great because the little taste cups were real small. So really happy. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. So that was pretty much what we did. Here's some pics of when we went to a place called Wonderworks. Oh, I almost forgot there. Wonderworks is a little, it's an attraction on that same strip where they have this house or mansion upside down, and it's pretty neat how they built it. Like I don't know, but here's some photos of it upside down. Here's me acting like I'm actually grabbing it with my hand, you know how we do. And here's a few pictures inside. Now the pictures that you're seeing are, I'm looking up into the ceiling. So remember, the whole premise of this whole place is supposed to be upside down. So we're actually on the ceiling looking to the ground. And it was pretty trippy. Here's some pics of me messing with my kid, messing with my wife. Oh, before that, here's some photos of my daughter being, you know, hugging a bear and near a bear. I don't know what she was doing there. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you the rest of these. So we had a good time. Had a fantastic time, man. Except, yeah, you kind of guessed it, right? You know, there's always something that's gonna happen with me. Monday, I started feeling the pain, and the pain was actually right around the top part of my chest, near my ribs, on my right side, and then it kind of moved all the way underneath, like my right chesticle. Anyway, and so that pain was like so deep, and I felt like it was like sharp knives. And I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm having that pain. I shared it with my wife, and she said, you know, well, we'll keep an eye on it. Well, the following day, I noticed there was like a little blister. And the first reaction was, oh, great. I got bitten by a freaking spider. Now, here's the thing. I used to live in Mississippi, so the spiders there, the bad ones were the recluse, and those things are nasty. You don't ever want to get bitten by a recluse. Pray you never get bitten by a recluse, because they're very necrotic. They will completely decimate your flesh. And then of course, you know, you've got the black widows, which are bad as well. And the thing is, I figured it was a spider of some sort because I don't get affected too much by ant bites, especially the red ants here in the South. We get a lot of them, but again, I don't. If I do get bit, I may get a little blister, but it's generally the pain is generally in that particular area, and it doesn't move anywhere else. So that's why I'm thinking it could be something like a spider bite, because the poison would travel. You know, the logical thinker that I am. So on our way back from Pigeon Forge, by that Thursday, I couldn't handle anymore, and I started noticing more and more of those little blisters, and now there were like 4 or 5 of them in a cluster, and it was very painful, and it itched, and I was miserable. So I called my doctor. My doctor says that I should go to the ER. We don't know what it is. They suspected it could be shingles. Go to the ER, sure enough, shingles. I am only 44, guys. I got the frickin' shingles. Yeah, it sucks. So, not Thursday, it was Friday. It was Friday. Anyway, so Friday I went to the ER, and then that's when he diagnosed me with shingles. So, not fun. Not at all. So apparently, I had been under so much stress that right at the end of my stress day, the last day of work, when I was starting on my vacation, I developed the shingles. Now, those of you who don't know what shingles are, I'm not talking about the stuff that's on your roof. That's dumb. Basically, it's the chickenpox revenge, if you will. I had chickenpox when I was in my early 20s, and it almost killed me. But it didn't. I prevailed. So yeah, I was hospitalized for 10 days with 105-degree fever, developed pneumonia, asthma, you name it. I got it because of the chickenpox. And so after the 10 days, of course, it went away. But you know that chickenpox never really go away. The virus that attacks the outer portion of your skin eventually lies dormant inside your nerves, inside your spine. And so whenever it decides that, oh, you're having a bad day, you're having a lot of stress, oh, here, we're going to give you something else to stress about. And that's exactly what happened. The shingle virus, or the chickenpox virus, decides to manifest, and it starts off with the pain first, and then the little blisters. So it was quite excruciating. Needless to say, I am going to be out of work. Well, not out of work, but I'm still be working, but from home, looks like, which is good. It means I'm not unemployed. It's either that or go on short-term disability. But in either case, I even tried to go back to work yesterday because I'm thinking, hey, I should be fine. I feel better. The thing is, it comes in waves. Sometimes I'll have a good day. It's feeling fine. Another day, I am absolutely in so much pain. And of course, I'm taking an antiviral. And they just today I went to the doctor, and they gave me a prescription that helps with deadening the pain at the nerve. So I don't know what that's going to do, but anyway, so that's what I got, guys. Great news, right? Right. Anyway, but regardless of all that, I had a great time with the family going on vacation. My father-in-law went with us, and we had a blast. We had a wonderful time. It was relaxing. We needed it. You can almost hear it in my voice. You know, I feel energized. I feel a little more, you know, just feel good. Except for the pain that I'm experiencing, and overall, I'm doing well. So, what's next? Let's talk about hobby updates, right? I know you guys have been seeing my last couple of Freaky Friday episodes that I'm saying, oh, I'm painting that rhino. I am doing a rhino. I'm working on a rhino, or I need to work on a rhino. Well, guess what, guys? I finished the freaking rhino. The rhino is done. Kaput. It's done. So the rhino is finé. I am so happy. And I'm going to show you, do a little showcase at the end of the video. So stay tuned. Don't switch off. And I'm going to show you all of what I've done on the rhino. I think it turned out really nice. Hey, give me some comments. Let me know what you think about how it turned out. I personally think it looks good. I mean, I'm a little critical of myself in certain areas, but still, I think it turned out well. New projects. What's next? Now that I finished that rhino, that took me probably an eternity. On one of my Freaky Fridays, you guys have seen that I received some stuff from Kuja, who is now Kuja and Kiwi. You guys need to check their channel out. They're really a fun couple that have now gotten together to do a collaborated effort on their channel. So now they do a collaborated video, they do individual videos, kind of like what Mythos and I do. And so, hey, it's pretty funny. It's really exciting. I love to see their dynamic. You're gonna see, hey, everybody loves a darling, right? We love Kuja. Kuja's a great guy, but everybody loves a Kiwi. So having Kiwi there to partner up with Kuja on the video and the channel, guys, you need to go check them out. It's a lot of fun. It's great. It's a great watch. So check them out. And don't forget to subscribe when you see them. Also, hey, hit them up on their comments. Let them know that you like what you see. Anyway, give them some encouragement, if you will. A little love for them. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, Kuja has sent me some stuff that I bought from him. I got a couple of items that he sent. I did an unboxing, sort of an unboxing, and one of them was a Storm Talon. Got some miniatures. I got a couple of what do you call it? I've gotten some tactical Marines. Also, I've gotten a few. Wow, I'm starting to go blank all of a sudden. I've got a few Terminators that he sent as well. Anyway, so I decided I wanted to, after doing the Rhino, I wanted to start working on the Storm Talon. I wanted my flyer. That's the main thing that I really wanted, by the way. So, let me show you with this. Hang on a second. I started priming it. There we are. It is completely primed and clean, and I went ahead and I drilled out the barrels to the heavy bolters on this flyer, because it's going to do some pew-pewing. Yes, sir. So then after some time, I'll go ahead and glue this bad boy back on for this assault cannon. And yeah, so the next step is to start painting this the beautiful yellow that I love so much. Oh, I think it's gonna be so magnificent. Oh, I'm already envisioning just, anyway, I can't wait to show that to you guys. It's gonna be really a lot of fun. It's gonna look great, I think. And yeah, it's gonna be fantastic in the Imperial Fist colors. So I'm excited. So I can't wait to get that done for you guys. Can't wait to show you. So anyway, so that's what I've got going on right now. Which means, hey, I've been hobbying. Been really active here lately, which is good. I'm going to be doing a lot of that with the downtime that I have. Just keep from going stir crazy. So, let's see what else. So what's after this, by the way? Glad you asked. I'm going to work on the Contemptor Dreadnought that I have. That's the one that has the Imperial Fist logo or insignia on the front. It's going to be really cool. So this is going to be specifically for my army, and I can't wait. That's going to be just a lovely, lovely piece of work there. So yeah, I've got that coming up. Then after that, I'll probably put together my Predator. You know, so I think having a Predator next to the Rhino is going to look really, really awesome. So, really excited. And another update, guys. I, the Freak, have, by the way, on the 3rd, which was what was that? What happened during the 3rd? That's right. The 3rd was the pre-order date for the new Warhammer 40K 8th edition Dark Imperium. Really cool. My birthday is on the 18th. Guess what Father's Day is? The 18th. Yes! So, your Freakster, with the blessing of Mrs. Freak, was able to order, or pre-order, excuse me, wow. Ain't better out than in. Was able to pre-order the Dark Imperium box set for my birthday, because it comes out on the 17th. So, anyway, I know it's going to take a few days once the release date happens, so I'm not going to get it on my birthday, or probably a few days after. But the cool thing is that I got it ordered, and I am so excited. So I ordered the box set, and of course it comes with the free mission cards, and I ordered the Index Imperium Volume 1 for my army. So I cannot wait. I'm so excited for this, guys. I'm really, really stoked to really get into the new rules, and just to have that new rule book. Man, nice hardcover, so I'm really stoked about that. So yeah, so that's what I got going on. Yeah, so hopefully next Freaky Friday I'll have some news on that Storm Talon and see what happens. So anyway, guys, I'm really glad to be back. Glad to be back talking to you guys. Glad to be back with my brother Mythos. Man, we've been talking like crazy every day since I've gotten back from vacation. So it's been really neat. All right, so on to the Q&A. And that's right, you guys think I wasn't going to do that. Hey, but I've got at least a week's worth. Not a lot of questions, But by the way, before we get started, if you have a question, anything that you would like to ask me, you want to get to know me personally, hey, call me. No, don't call me. But definitely write to me. Put it in the comments below, and any questions that you'd like to know about me personally, whatever. I'd be more than happy to answer. So I definitely invite you, put it in the comments, ask the freak. Quick. Anyway, so with that, let us begin with the Q&A. The first one is my buddy from For the Czar. I don't know what Czar exactly, maybe he's Russian. He's a really cool dude though. Anyway, his question. Hey freak, great video. I hate to tell you I'm not a coffee drinker. Sorry. For the Czar, not everyone's perfect, my man. I still love you. His questions, he's got two. If you were or are going to build your own chapter, what would it be? And question number two, do you have any thoughts about building a Xenos faction? Wow. Question one, let's go with that. If I was going to build an army or a chapter, my own chapter, what it would be? Honestly, I'm going to be really direct here. I think I'm still a little too new to the Warhammer universe to be able to make that determination. I am just now getting into the fluff. I'm just now getting into the universe. I picked up a couple of books for reading to catch up on some of the fluff, some of the backstory and the lore. By the way, speaking of lore, this is a little ADD moment. If you really are interested in learning more of the Warhammer 40K universe and the lore, please, I need you to check out, I don't know if that's guy or this guy, wherever you see the card, check that out. It is from our very own Lore Master Shroud. He covers a lot of the 40K Warhammer 40K. Wow, that was dyslexic. The Warhammer 40K lore, the background and fluff, and he covers a lot of books as well. So check his stuff out. He's got a really, and by the way, if you have any questions specifically to what you want to hear on a lore, send him a comment. I think he'll be really happy and excited to answer that. So anyway, so I'm just now getting into the lore, and so far I've been really happy with and excited with the Imperial Fist. I think, see, I have not really thought any further to look into possibly creating a new chapter. It's a good question, and maybe down the road I'll have an answer, but for now I couldn't answer. The next question, do you have any thoughts about building a Xenos faction? Yeah, I've kind of played around with the idea. If anything, it might be Eldar or Dark Eldar rather. I don't know. They just look really cool. If I would go Xenos, then I would have to say either a Dark Eldar. I think they're pretty badass looking. I like the way their fluff is. They're a little jacked up in the head, which is a little jacked up in the head. So hey, I think I can relate. So if anything, it would be Dark Eldar. But so far, I am a loyalist to the Emperor. So until then, we will see. So anyway, thanks for the Czar. Appreciate your questions, my man. The next question is from Thomas Eli. My man. Now, most of you don't know who this guy is. He's a good friend of the channel. We have our own little group that we message with each other. We talk to each other a lot. And he is just, let me tell you about this guy is just a good old guy. He's a great friend. Just good people to chat with. He resides here in the good old state of Texas. That's right, he's a Texas boy. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that was. It sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. I'll say, son. Sorry. Anyway, so Thomas is good people, and he writes, awesome video, brother. A week without the freak is gonna suck. Hey, but hope you come back refreshed. I am refreshed, my man. I'm in pain, but I am refreshed. Question for next time. What are your expectations from 8th edition with everything floating around? Okay, that's a very good question. Measles and I have been sitting around a lot on talking about this, about 8th edition. I've been talking to a lot of our friends, and I've been doing a lot of YouTube trolling, checking on Warhammer TV, and just reading up on a lot of it. So honestly, I'm excited. I'm a little apprehensive because I think typically as human nature, as human nature is concerned, I mean, we're very hesitant to change. I do like change. I do like good change, but fear of the unknown is a real factor, and so because of that, it kind of gives me a little of the jitters. But overall, from what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and as of this recording date, there have already been some really wonderful and successful battle reports with 40K 8th edition, and so I'm excited. I can't wait. It looks like the rules are going to be geared to more of the ground armies, not as much on the vehicles, but more so the act. And that's good, because one of the things that I really had an issue with were my tactical squads, because when I put them on a table, they are just fodder. They're just there to take a bullet, not really, you know. And honestly, in the lore and even the video games, man, look, the tactical squad is kind of like the heart of the army. I mean, the Space Marines, they are the badasses of the universe, right? So why are they so easy to get picked off? Anyway, so I really struggled with that, and of course I don't know. My Space Marines, my tacticals would not last very long on the table. Now, on the contrary, my Terminators definitely would. My Terminators would do a wonderful job holding the line and going in there and you know, just going toe to toe with whatever it is that they're going after. So I'm really excited about what 8th edition is going to do for those guys. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited with the new rules. There's going to be specific movements for each individual model, for each model type. So tactical's going to have moves. The Terminator's going to have certain number of moves. So it's going to be more realistic as to, okay, well, since this is a bigger guy, he's not going to be moving as fast as these other guys. So it's really cool. So they're trying to bring a lot more realism into the game without making it overcomplicated. And that's what I'm really excited about. So Thomas, this is a very good question, man. I'm excited about it. I think I'm very anxious because I already ordered my set. So I'm really anxious to get started playing the game, to learn the rules, getting to see what it's all about. Yeah, man, it's a good time. From what I'm hearing and seeing is that this is probably the best edition since probably second or third, something like that. So again, I've only been playing Warhammer. I've only really been involved. I haven't been playing a lot. I've been working a lot, but I've only been involved in the game for just a little less than a year. August is going to make a year for me. So anyway, really, really cool. Really excited. So stay tuned, because I think once you get involved in this, man, it's just going to be amazing. It's going to give us a lot more. By the way, the really cool new models that are coming out from GW, geez, the Inceptor Squad. Holy cow. I can't wait to get that set right there, because, oh man, they've got their own flyer stands, and that's just going to be sweet. You can tell I'm excited, guys. So anyway, So yeah, Thomas, great question, man. Look, I'm excited. I think you're going to see a lot more people. Yeah, that's one thing that I definitely want to share with you guys. I got a feeling that you're going to see more and more people that haven't played the game to actually start playing, you know, because of how easy it is. So yeah, I'm stoked. Can't wait. All right, the next question from Who Took My Dice? Steve at Miniature Wargaming. It's another good guy, man. This guy is salt of the earth, guys. This guy, he's another one that knows lore. He knows the fluff. He loves fluff. It's fluffy. No, Steve's a great guy. Go check out his channel at Who Took My Dice. Anyway, great looking minis, brother. Enjoy the fresh air while away. Always love your videos. Question: will you be adding the new Primaris Astartes into your fists? Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! And of course, yes! Yeah. 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 No, of course, yeah. Yeah. Yes. I hope that is. I hope I am clear. I hope I crystallized that for you, my friend. Yes, I am so excited. I cannot wait to get my set, man. And yes, Primaris would definitely be, they're gonna be right there. Matter of fact, come on, who's not excited about that? God, I love their looks, their helmets. I love the way they just look really cool. Look, I'm vain, I get it. I like the way they look. Oh man, once they get painted yellow, I'm gonna dedicate that particularly to you, Steve. Once I get them painted, yes, that is gonna be an episode for you. Anyway, great question. All right, Kuja and Kiwi, I just talked about them. They asked, how would you like to see an apartment? By the way, this was a question that they asked on their own Q&A when they did their collaborated video. Go check them out. It's a lot of fun. How would you like to see an apartment tour? Yeah, why not? Since you're asking. There's a lot that you can learn from a person by how they, how you see their home. That's something that you may not know about me, and I'm just gonna put it out there for you guys. I'm very observant. I observe people's habits. I observe people's mannerisms. I observe people's. Oh, by the way, that timer that you hear, it means I have to take my freaking medication. I have to take that 5 times a day. Anyway, I'll take it as soon as I'm done here. So I observe people's, their facial expressions. I love watching body language. I've had to learn a lot of that because of the type of work that I used to do, and in the position that I held, that was very important, especially when I was doing a lot of interviewing for field service engineers and things like that. So I get a kick out of that. I love people watching. I can tell a lot about a person by watching them for the first 10 to 15 minutes, just talking to them, listening to them, how they talk, how they speak, what they talk about, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, So yeah, I can disseminate a lot from the content and the mannerisms and the body language of what that person is like, So anyway, so it's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's really cool. I do enjoy, visiting people's homes because it helps me see what's inside their head, So yeah, why not? Totally up to you. I'm sure other people is gonna, they're gonna say the same thing. Hey, why not? Yeah, it's just you're asking. Let's see what you got going on. Yeah, let's go into the bathroom and open up that medicine cabinet. See what you got in there. Yeah. Oh, a tube of something? Sorry, guys. Anyway, so that is all the questions I have, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, that's all the questions I have, guys. I had a lot of fun doing this video. If you like this video, I would kindly ask you that you would please give it that thumbs up, just like you see it there. And Wolf Brother Mythos and the El Frico would love to have you as part of the pack here on the Frost and Fist. So please hit that subscribe button. Not this one, because it's not going to do anything. It's just, you know, it's just saying subscribe. But if you would please, right at the bottom, hit the subscribe button. And hey, follow us. There's a little bell. Ding, ding. That's how a bell goes. Don't judge me. Ding, ding. Anyway, hit the little bell, and it's going to notify you when we have another video like this. Anyway, so Mythos and I would love to have you as part of the pack. And guys, as always, please comment. Let us know how we're doing. We enjoy watching you as you enjoy watching us. Those of you who have other videos or channels as well. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. And as always, that's right, get your freak on.